Hey guys, what's up? And you can see I'm already near the halftime mark, and the reason why is because I was recording it earlier, but then something came up, so I ran in front of the camera. I do not want you guys to see me, and so but I'll give you the stats so far. Matt Moore's doing pretty good. Reggie Bush, not so good. But Devon Best, look at this, man. 3 receptions, 109 yards, 1 touchdown reception. Oh, I didn't. Oh, he dropped one. But the reason why I had to do it at this point is because, well, something came up, as I said, and I had to take care of it. But of course, I got in the way of the camera, and, you know. So 3rd and 12 here. I'm sorry, I really do not want to get into detail about it. Sean Smith almost picked that off. So they will kick a field goal. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, but well, at least this is literally one step forward of trying to make this video shorter, and I'm sorry for this. Not having a full game here, but I promise you we will have a full one there next game, and Reggie Bush gets decked, and they're pinching the offensive line. So I'm just going to call run to the outside. That is only good for 2. Just going to run it one last time. Then we're heading into the half. And then I'll give you another look into it. And Reggie Bush, going to call timeout. I'm just going to do Hail Mary. I doubt it'll work. I doubt this will work. And I'll give you some of the scoop in this game once we hit halftime. And man, there's a lot of time here. That pass is caught by Brandon Marshall? Wow. But of course, no score on that play. We'll go to the statistics again. Let's take a look at the player stats again. So Brandon Marshall also finally made his first catch of the game. Jeremiah Bell is doing very good. Alright, so here's what happened with scoring. First, I ended up having to follow Kevin Boss with Jason Taylor because I manually called man coverage on Kevin Boss, but then both of them went to cover the halfback, so I ended up having to control, like I said, Jason Taylor, and and I tried to intercept, but that was badly timed. I gave up the 32-yard touchdown. But then we found Devon Best. He broke a tackle and he ran the rest of the way for a 71-yard touchdown. And then later, I found Dennis Pitta on a quick route, and he got in for a 2-yard touchdown. And of course you saw the field goal. So 14-10 Dolphins. So while we're hosting the Raiders, the Patriots are hosting the Colts. And I believe we are tied with the Patriots. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at how things look after this game. The results of the Patriots game. And Reggie Bush gets tackled in the backfield. He's not having a terrific game. Not at all. Oh! tried to go to the Von Best. By the way, for penalties, only one penalty was committed. That was when I was trying to fake the snap or do the hard count, and the offensive line jumped. Trying to find the Von Best, that is incomplete. Almost picked off. So we'll punt. I'm also going to try to make these videos not have to upload as long and beautiful. Punt. What I'm going to try to do is try to shorten the video length, which means I would have to choose which plays to call. I have to shorten the amount of time of how long I take when it comes to choosing a formation and what defensive or offensive play to call. And Chad Jones is back from a sprained elbow. He was injured earlier. Anyway, and another thing I could do is cut down the commentary, but that I'm not going to do. And they give it to Darren McFadden. He's having a pretty good one. Actually, he's having a decent one. What else? Also, I am turning down the volume for the crowd noise and the speaker volume to previously 75. Then I turned it down to 70, and Hushmanzada with the reception and his first catch of the game. And yeah, that's what I'm pretty much going to try to do to help with this video loading. All this video is recorded on. Oh, that pass is almost intercepted by Sean Smith. That's the second time he almost picked it off. And this video is recorded on February 26, 2012 to 26/12. Alright, so 2nd and 10. I'm going to now focus on the game. Alright. Play action. He tried to go quickly to Kevin Boss, but that was not there. So they're going 4 wide receiver, 1 halfback set. And of course you might hear munching, but that's me eating goldfish. Palmer scrambles, and that is almost picked off by Devontae Davis. I like the fact that they're trying to be aggressive whenever possible, but they need to make plays on those kinds of balls. I mean, he was in the position to make a play, and that is a touchback. But, come on, seriously, they need to make these plays. Oh, that was not a great decision at all on my part. Tried to go to Brandon Marshall almost nearly as soon as I finished with the play action. There goes Reggie Bush. Finally gets a very good game. 10 rushes, 31 yards. He's not having a great one at all. And I'm just going to stick to the running call. And Reggie Bush stopped after a 1-yard gain. These short gains have pretty much been spelling out of what Reggie Bush has been doing for this team. And trying to go deep to Heartline, but that is batted down. That was a pretty good attempt, but that was not on the money. Alright, so 3rd and 9. On the streak, we tried to find Anthony Fasano, but that is way overthrown. Alright, so Fields is back on there, and I'm not really going to do the full boot because I know his kick power. And wow. Oh, and Carroll will be called for the face mask. Seriously, come on. So they will start at the 35, instead of the 20, I suppose. Play action, and just get sacked, baby! Kevin Burnett. He's been having a quiet year. But it's really nice to see that he made a sack there. And second 15, we're in the fourth quarter. He finds Chad Shillings. Carroll just did not follow him well enough. Alright, so 3rd and 3. Going to switch the play, or at least reverse it. And they give the toss to McFadden. Vontae Davis hits him from behind. I guess tried to force a fumble, but no good. Nothing there. So 4th and 3, they'll punt, and that's a nice one by Shane Lepker, and oh boy. Oh boy. This is pretty much why he's one of the great punters in the NFL, and Clay fumbled, but we are lucky to recover it. And I believe it's Clay recovering his own fumble. Let's see. I cannot tell from that angle. And actually it's Carey with the recovery. Alright, so 2nd and 4 after a very fortunate bounce. And there goes Reggie Bush trying to get all he can. We are now slightly better field position, but I would really prefer getting the first down so we can get more yards. And Reggie Bush gets the first down, gain of 5, 13 rushes, 41 yards. Really, he's not having one of his better games. So, fresh set of downs, and we ended up, that guy that charged down ended up charging toward us unblocked, but we were lucky to avoid him. Alright, so now the focus is to just run out the clock as much as possible. And I think it'd be good if we try to score. And I shouldn't have gone that way. 1 yard loss. And Reggie Bush not having a terrific game at all, and this time he gets room. Much needed first down. Now we can keep moving. Reggie Bush does a good job, but Mike Pouncey is called for a hold. So now we're faced with a 1st and 18 situation, and plus that stops the clock, which kills us. And Reggie Bush, he again could not find anywhere to go. 2nd and 15. And he gets caught from behind, gain of 4. Well, hey, he's hyped. I wouldn't say that I'm pleased to see that he's hyped, but it's good to see he's motivated, even though his performance really doesn't say so. So we're just going to call this up anyway. And look at that. Yes, he stayed in bounds. So pretty much what we have to do now is just run the clock down. Alright, so 2nd and 6. Yeah, I'm just running the ball to run out the clock. And that was another stuffed run. Alright, so pretty much this will be the last play of the game. On the toss, and there goes Reggie Bush, but he gets tackled. And you know, just to get Dan Carpenter, I think that's his name. Well, anyway, I'm gonna try to get our kicker some, you know, points done. As time hits 0, that is up and is good. Dolphins win 17-10. And they improve, I believe, 7-3. So before, well, let's take a look at the statistics before we head on to the next one. Matt Moore, even though we pretty much did not pass as much as we used to anymore, he had a very good one. Excellent passer rating, no interceptions, even though that completion percentage is very bad, and you can hear my kitten. And Reggie Bush, he ended up having a very good one. But no rushing touchdowns. And I'm hoping Mike Pouncey, the center, of course you guys know, I'm hoping he'll learn from his mistakes. You know, he allowed a sack and he ended up being called for holding. Alright, so let's simulate this week. No, I don't want to do any more scouting since I've already gotten my list. Alright, so before we head on to... Oh, we're hosting the Eagles. Well, before we do, let's take a look at the injury report, then we'll see how the Patriots did. Ooh, Jamar Chaney, Sean O'Hara, they signed from free agency. Kurt Coleman, Riley Cooper, Winston Justice, ooh, Michael Vick. Those are, a bunch of those are big injuries. So, how about we take a look, and look at this. Looks like they ended up beating the Colts, so they will be going to the Redskins while we host the Eagles. We are still tied. However, we are now tied for third, because the Ravens have won first. And they have gotten their division. Alright, so we're coming off this game very healthy. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can pull out another win. And actually, I was wrong. We are not 8-3 or whatever I said. But you guys already know. Alright, so the Patriots go to the Redskins. The Eagles go to us. This is going to be a challenge. But let's just hope that we can win. I doubt that the Patriots will lose to the Redskins, but you'll never know. Alright, so the Eagles say heads, and it is right. They won the toss. They want to receive, obviously. We will defend the right, and it is a blustery day. I think the winds are 18 miles an hour or 16. So it's going to be a really, really windy day. However, this is not a rare thing that we have seen so far in this series. We have seen windy games here and there. So Vince Young will he will hand it to Colt McCoy, and he gets tackled that for a 2-yard loss and injury alert. So crud. So, 2nd and 12. They give it to McCoy again, and Kevin Burnett tackles him for 3-yard loss this time. Alright, so... Oh, what the heck, we'll actually wait a while before we find... We'll wait a while, then we'll see if we'll find out who is hurt. That is if it's one of the Miami Dolphins. So, 3rd and 15, Vince Young. He's going to get intercepted by Will Allen. Ooh, and it's Glassley got hurt before. He is hurt with a sprained wrist, I believe. So he will come back later. And, ooh, actually, we have Matt Morin. We want to switch to Chad Henne because we're still going back and forth. Well, we're gonna let Matt Moore do this one play. Who do we try to find Anthony Fasano, the tight end, but pass incomplete. Alright, so now here comes Chad Henne. I really need to start remembering. And we find Hartline. He gets a 19-yard gain on his first reception of the game. So, 1st and 10. Let's see. We find Brandon Marshall, 5-yard gain, and the reason why I threw it to him is because I saw zone coverage. That guy, the linebacker, was not full speed following him. And Reggie Bush makes a move inside and cuts back out, and he's in for the score. And he is just swimming downward as we get the first touchdown of the game, and Reggie Bush finally has the momentum needed because he's been struggling throughout this year. After starting strong early in the season, he just bottled down after these injuries and all. Alright, so here comes Vince Young, hoping to try again. 1st and 10 at the 20. Let's see what happens. Vince Young, play action, I guess, and that pass is batted down by Allen, who made that interception earlier. You guys, that was the NFC playoff picture, but you couldn't see it, unfortunately. Alright, so 2nd and 10. Let's see. He's going to scramble, and he's caught from behind by Ryan Starks, and then he's wrapped up and tackled by Sean Smith, I suppose. So 3rd and 1. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to... Nope, they're going to pass out. And Jeremy Maclin gets hit hard. That pass is incomplete. I will be right back. I'm back. I apologize. And don't mind if you saw anything. Don't mind that. But, they're forced to punt. So, Randall Cobb makes a spin move, but he's tackled at the 29. That's alright. He got what he could. So, what should we do? Give it to Reggie Bush or switch to a pass? I'll do that with Brandon. I'll switch that. Let's see if we can find Brandon Marshall. We do. He gets a very good game. Not sure by how much. Alright, so 1st and 10. Here comes Devon Bess. He's in the slot receiver right there. No, I'm not sure if I'm going to go to him, but I'm going to try. And of course, I just forced that. Alright, so we are tied with the Patriots 9-3, 9-3. We need to win this. So right now it's a close one. And 2nd and 10. Who are we gonna find? Devon Best. 34-yard reception. Seriously. Devon Best, he is amazing. Alright, so 1st and 10. Chad Henne gets hit as he throws. I was trying to get to Devon Best, but no can do. Alright, so 2nd and 10. Let's do the draw. And look at that blocking. 12-yard gain for Reggie Bush. He's having a very good game this time. Ooh, here's the hard one. I don't know if I should do a quick pass or a deep pass. Let's see what we can do with the deep pass. And that. Wow! Devon Best, touchdown. Holy cow. Alright, so we get another touchdown. And, of course, he will nail it in the end zone. That is a touchback. Vince Young finds Harbor in the backfield. He gets 11 yards, and Vince Young, I believe, got hit hard as he threw because I heard a loud crash, and I knew what that means. I know what that means, and that's the end of the first quarter. Alright, so looks like they'll bring out 4 wide receivers and a halfback. 1st and 10. Vince Young, that almost got picked off. Tried to set up screen, and that would have been funny. I think that was Langford. That would have been funny if Langford got that. I mean, seriously, oh my gosh, and just get sacked, baby. Jason Taylor. I think another Dolphin defender had a piece of that. Langford, no, I think Langford or Starks. But anyways, 3rd and 16, and that pass is incomplete. Intended for Deshaun Jackson. And they will punt this away. And that's a beautiful one. And Randall Cobb, he breaks it, but he is tackled again. Breaks it, I mean, he broke one. He broke the tackle, broke one, you know. Alright, so we start at 34 after a nice second effort by Randall Cobb. We find Devon Best on the drag route. Alright, so let's try to do a little bit of everything. Let's run the ball in the 2nd and 1 situation. Reggie Bush gets the 1st down, but Anthony Fasano gets called for holding, so now it's 2nd and 11. Alright, let's see. And of course we find Devon Best. Alright, we are doing great right now. And who do we find? Dennis Pitta. Up the middle, he gets 17 yards on his first reception of the game. Yeah, you guys know, as I possibly mentioned before, limited snaps with Dennis Pitta. Pretty much not as many as I wanted to, or at least, hope for. And that pass was overthrown. It was off the mark, intended for Devon Best, and we find him again this time. And he gets a good gain, and he holds on, and an eagle is down. We'll take a look at that after this play, and it's Reggie Bush. Will he? No, he won't, sadly. Well, let's go no huddle and see if we can get it in before the 2-minute warning. We will be able to get the play off before the 2-minute, but he's short. Let's do a quick pitch in before we get this play off. Ooh, it's Jaquan Jarrett who is hurt. He will not return to this game as he's gone for 2 weeks. Well, there's a relief for us. Alright, so 2nd and goal, but Reggie Bush managed to break. I thought he was going to go down for a loss. But fortunately, back at the line of scrimmage, he goes. It's 3rd and goal. I'm just going to change the play. Oh, Reggie Bush gets caught from behind. But here's a decision. Here's something we should make a decision. We should think about. Should we go for it? Or go for the easy field goal? Let's go for it. Who do we find? Brandon Marshall for the score. So 21-0. Dolphins dominating right now. Alright. Rogers Cromartie nails it in the end zone. Dominic Rogers Cromartie. And, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, so 1st and 10. That pass is complete to Smith. I'm not sure which Smith. But like I said, that's complete. That's a 1st down on that 1st down pass. Alright, so 1st and 10. Dansby, why aren't you moving with him? Oh well. And Vince Young was scrambling. Holy cow, he has room and he gets caught from behind. They're gonna go no huddle here. Oh, Jeremiah Bell just did not follow him quickly enough. Brent Selleck with the 1st down reception. Would you really go man coverage when you have what? When, you know. Alright, so they call a timeout. And it's 1st and 10, and they get called for a false start. So, now it's 1st and 15. Vince Young drops back. He has time, and he tries to throw to the sideline, but off the mark, intended for LaShawn McCoy. Alright, so 2nd and 15. Vince Young finds Jason Abon, and nice job by Haruki forcing that fumble, but it went out of bounds, and well, so they go out to the 18. Haruki this time forces a turnover, and it's a foot race, and he's gone. Actually, he still has a few men to beat, and now he is gone for the score. Oh my gosh. First he forces a fumble that ends up being a positive gain. And then he intercepts accepts Vince Young and turns that to 7. So now 28-0. I think I know who's going to be returning, because I think he's, because I think he still only has that 1-year tenure. Haruki's definitely going to return. Of course, that depends on if I only gave him that 1-year contract, which I did early in the season. Alright, so 2nd and 9. That pass is batted down by Nakamura. My gosh. Even though Jeremiah Bell is back, Nakamura is still making the best that he can play-wise, and oh my gosh. And Carlos Dansby tackles, I'm not sure who that is, Smith, I guess. He tackles him, but he's short of the first, so they will punt. I just called timeout because I want to see what I can make of the field, and I doubt I'll be able to make anything of it. Nope, because this is a monstrous punt. But Randall Cobb gets out to the 24. You know, instead of just going for the Hail Mary, let's just run with the ball. Spin, but back at the line of scrimmage we go. Alright, so after halftime, it is 28-0 Dolphins. My gosh. And Reggie Bush actually decides to take it out and makes a good, and he generates good field position out of it. He takes it to the 21, even though he was backed up in his own end zone, nearly at the back of his own end zone. So yeah, it's great that he made the best of it. 6-yard run. 2nd and 4. Let's take it easy and go with Anthony Fasano. He's tried, and that's his first reception. He tried to get stripped of, but nope. As he hangs on, gets the first down, and we give it to Reggie Bush, and he gets stopped and then hit hard by Colin Jenkins. Alright. And up the middle we go, and he has room. 10 rushes, 66 yards. I think he has a touchdown run. Oh boy, that was going to be hard to try to go through. I wasn't sure where to go, but we get a 7-yard gain out of that run. So, 2nd and 3, play action time. We find Anthony Fasano, but he's stopped after a 1-yard gain. Chad Henne's doing a very good job. Except where I'm still passing the ball quite a lot. Oh, except that time he throws it an interception. He's intercepted by Jordan. Tried to go to Clay, and oh, Jordan is hurt. So 1st and 10. They are on our 48. Vince Young, he throws it out of bounds. Intended for Jason Avant. Alright, so let me look at what they're trying to do. I'm just going to change the play to a blitz. Good thing I do, because they do the draw, and Langford tackles them after a gain of 2. So 3rd and 8, they have not converted 1 3rd down yet. Vince Young drops back. He will scramble, and He's short. Man, these guys done tremendous preventing this Eagles offense from getting anywhere on first down. And Marshall tried to throw, but that is incomplete turnover on downs. Alright, so yep, this is play action. Going to Reggie Bush, but he's tackled back at the line of scrimmage. This Dolphins defense and offense has been doing tremendous. And speaking of tremendous, look at that catch in traffic by Devon Best, and Chad Henne actually got blown as he gave the pass off. And you saw Chad Henne's numbers. Despite the interception, you saw his completion percentage. That is very good. 2 touchdown passes. So right now, as the season goes on, Chad Henne and Matt Moore has been able to step it up somewhat, and that pass is incomplete intended for Devon Best. Alright, 3rd and 6. A must-need to convert area, and Devon Best does just that. He makes a spin move, and he gets the first. Alright, so play action. Play action. Just gonna take it easy, and that had to hurt. Anthony Fasano gets 2 yards, but that's it. I either had Devon Best or Fasano, but I decided to go with the easy completion. And Dennis Petty gets tackled for a 1-yard loss. Let's see if we can change that. As we find him up the middle, we are not able to convert this first down on this 3rd down try. So let's bring out Carpenter. This wind is really blowing. But good thing it doesn't have to do anything with it pulling or pushing, as Carpenter kicks it through. 31-0 Dolphins. This is something that you possibly won't see even with Michael Vick hurt, and those other guys that you saw hurt for the Eagles. And they're going to try to get back in this game, but this is over. Young drops back, but he gets hit by Jason Taylor. And 2-minute warning. Alright. I'll be back. Alright, 2nd and 8. Oops, I pulled the wrong guy. And that pass is incomplete. Deshaun Jackson tried to pull it in, but nice effort, but he got hit hard. So 3rd and 8. And he finds Deshaun Jackson this time. 4th and inches, however, they're going to go no huddle. He tries to go deep, and that is incomplete. It bounced around a bit, but it's incomplete. Turnover on downs. So I'm just going to run the clock out by running it. Okay, that had to hurt. But he's hyped. He's motivated. Wouldn't be surprised. Alright, so Reggie Bush spins and he's tackled 1 yard short of the first. Wow. Nice job by Reggie Bush, breaking 2 tackles, I guess. And he gets more than enough for the first. And he gets crushed this time. But he gets a yard. Oh, they tried to tackle him from behind, but he manages to get away from them. 3rd and inches now. Reggie Bush, 1st down. Reggie Bush making some moves, and he gets in for the score. Just embarrassing the Eagles. Alright, 38-0. And I'm just going to, even though it's going to be pointless to show final few plays, I'm just going to. I don't know what they're doing. Just going to call timeout here. Just, make sure the defense is fresh. Like I said, I don't know what they're doing. But Vince Young drops back. He finds McCoy. 6 seconds. I'm just going to call timeout. Just for the heck of it. They're going to do the Hail Mary. Yeah, Vince Young throws. Oh, man. And that is incomplete. Intended for Jeremy Maclin. And there's your game. Let's see who's the MVP of this game. It is Haruki Nakamura. 1 tackle, 1 touchdown from the interception, and a forced fumble. That ended up being a 4 positive gain as it went out of bounds, but wow. Alright, so guys, let's take a look at some things. Well, after we simulate this week, and we are nearing the end of the regular season. Okay, we'll be going to the Bills. Let me take a look at the schedule. Alright, so guys, pretty much what we're gonna do for the upcoming videos is that next episode I'll be playing the game where we go to the Bills and go to the Patriots, but it'll be just 1 match when we host the Jets, which I'm sure I might for these 2 games I might do it Monday Tuesday, and for the game against the Jets, well, possibly the day after I do the one, So let's take a look at the injury report. We have none to call. Oh, Donald Jones, Chris Kelsay, Terrence McGee, Craig Urbick, David Nelson, of course, and Demetrius Bell, whatever. And guys, you probably noticed this, but look now. Alright, so the Ravens have clinched their division. The Packers have clinched a playoff spot. 49ers clinched a playoff spot, clinched their division. A lot of other teams have not. We are there now, tied for the third best win-loss ratio with 10-3. Let's scroll down and see what else. Well, a lot of other things are undecided. But let's take a look at the AFC East, and look at that, guys. The Patriots lost to the Redskins 24-34. Wow, we whipped the Eagles 38-0. So we are now in control of the AFC East by just one game. So we'll be going to the Bills, and the game that will really decide it is the game against the Patriots. So I'm just going to do this and take a look at the Patriots injury report. Not much, just Deion Branch, Brian Hoyer, Wes Welker. The Patriots will have some of their players back, I guess. Let's take a look at the Pro Bowl voting again. Flacco's still up there. That's amazing. Let's keep looking. Alright, so we only have one player from our team, the Dolphins, on the Pro Bowl voting, and that's Haruki Nakamura. But for Nakamura, it is an honor for him. Let's take a look at the ongoing nominees for the yearly awards. MVP, Flacco leads in the NFL. I'm going to show that. Offensive player. Defensive player, DeMarcus Ware takes the lead, I believe, ahead of Brad Jones. Cam Newton leading the pack for offensive rookie. Justin Houston leading the pack for defensive rookie. Best quarterback, Flacco leads. Blount leads for the best running back despite a losing record. Best wide receiver, Steve Smith. Best offensive lineman, Ben Grubbs. Jake Long is behind him. Defensive line, Dave Ball. DeMarcus Ware, best linebacker. Best defensive back, Cortland Finnegan. And Dan Carpenter, best kicker, Mike Munchak up there. So yeah, there we go, guys. A lot of statistics and all. I will see you guys, well, simple, next time. Alright, adios.